As he arms Ukraine citizens, as he arms the Ukrainian citizens with assault rifles, everything, let him have it. As he gave the Taliban all our military equipment, he's now going to start disarming Americans. Ask yourself, who does he work for? But a liberal will sit there and say, this is all such a good idea. He cares. We need to get rid of guns. Who needs 20 bullets to kill a deer? You just need one. If you're a bad shot, fuck it. President Biden, and I even hate saying that, Biden announces restrictions on ghost guns and nominates ATF director. President Joe Biden announced new executive actions Monday restricting ghost guns and has made another nomination for Director of Bureau of Alcohol and Tobacco Firearms and Explosives, ATF. The Department of Justice, DOJ, announced that it has submitted to the Federal Register Monday a final rule on ghost guns, unregistered firearms that can be built using a kit ordered online. Now, a liberal will say, well, that's a good idea. Who needs that? Do you think criminals care? Do you think they're going to be like, oh, we got to follow the law now? We don't follow any other law, but when it comes to guns, we got to follow the law. No fucking common sense with these people. Biden's rule will require kits that have been used to build a gun to be registered as such. It also includes an effort to serialize ghost guns already in circulation. Additionally, Biden's order will update serialization and background check laws for guns with split receivers and require firearms dealers to retain records for as long as their business is open. Sounds good, but he's infringing on your right to protect yourself. The NRA calls this rule I'm about to announce extreme. Extreme, Biden said in the Rose Garden address. But let me ask you, is it extreme to protect police officers? You mean the same police officers you want to defund? Ha, I love the hypocrisy. Extreme to protect children? You mean the same children you fuck? I love the hypocrisy. Extreme to keep guns out of the hands of people who couldn't even pass a background check? Bitch! What fucking check can you pass, motherfucker? You can't pass anything. A cognitive memory test? You won't pass it. Not going to happen. And this guy's telling you his plans for America, and that is to disarm you. And as he comes out and says this, what happens in New York? Several people shot, explosives found in Brooklyn subway station. It makes you think, folks, things that make you go, Several people were shot and several explosive devices were reportedly found at a subway station in Brooklyn on Tuesday, said the fire department of New York. The fire agency said it received a call about smoke in the 36th Street subway station in the Sunset Park neighborhood at around 8:30 a.m. Multiple people shot at New York City subway stations. Several undetonated devices were reportedly found. Trains are halted. A male suspect wearing a gas mask and orange vest fled the scene. Makes you wonder, is this a three-letter agency operation? These false flags are going to keep coming out like gangbusters, folks. See, COVID kind of fell apart. We're on to them on that one. Ukraine, Russia seems to be taking over Ukraine, and they're handling that situation. Now they're going to C, D, E, and F. I'm not saying there's still going to be a hellish war in the Ukraine. I'm not saying that. But it looks like their narratives are falling apart. The globalist narratives are falling apart. So they're going to go to plan C, D, E. And I'm telling you, the alien invasion is one of them, folks. It is one of them. They'll go to the ends of Earth for this global control. They'll go to the ends of Earth and make you and your family suffer. I tell you what, it's different to do this from prison. How do you guys like the do-rag? Oh boy. The commodity currency revolution begins. We will look back at current events and realize that they were marked as the change from the dollar-based global economy underwritten by financial assets to a commodity-backed currency. We face a change from collateral being purely financial in nature to becoming commodity-based. It is a collateral that underwrites the whole financial system. Folks, we're getting ready to go into a new financial system whatever it's going to be. I'm not an expert on that. I try to have people on my show to explain that better. I got some money in crypto, but I don't think you can go wrong with gold and silver, folks. Charlie Ward speaks about the new quantum financial system. I don't know, folks. I don't know. I'm not an expert on that, and I'll always tell you when I don't know, but I'll bring on the guests for you to find out. Going into some really tough times, folks, and this instant gratification generation just wants everything handed to them. We're going to be very uncomfortable. Hyperinflation, probably not going to be able to buy meat or chicken. You're going to be paying $10 a gallon at the pump. That's all coming. That's all coming. And what are they going to do? Blame Russia, blame China, whatever they can do. And it's going to get bad. And I know we all want this to be over right now. Trust the plan. It's going to happen. Folks, it's not that I don't believe there's a plan. I believe safeties are in place. But if Trump much rather have won the election, believe me when I tell you that. We're in a situation now where we're eyeballs deep in deep state shit. And we're trying to get out of it. And I know the censorship and strikes are going to come like gangbusters down. I might be in prison more often than I want to be. Oh, shit. At least I'm trying to have fun, folks. I'm trying to have fun. 95 congressional Republicans urge DOJ to appoint special counsel to probe Hunter Biden. Let's see where this goes. Tom Rice and 94 other Republicans in the House of Representatives on April 8th had urged Attorney General Merrick Garland to appoint a special counsel to investigate Joe Biden's son. You mean the guy Joe Biden appointed? Oh, he's really going to listen to you. Yeah, that's going to go somewhere. Nowhere. The lawmakers say the probe should be shifted from the U.S. Attorney's Office for the District of Delaware, which has been probing Hunter Biden since at least 2019. This ain't going to go anywhere. I'm telling you that right now. I've also heard Hillary Clinton, folks. The Durham probe's probably not going to go anywhere either. Why? Because Hillary Clinton has so many fucking firewalls around her. She's almost untouchable. But yeah, I mean, it's unbelievable to me that these guys even think for a second. Like, are they that fucking stupid that they think even for a second that this is going to go anywhere? Contacting Merrick Garland, the guy that Biden appointed? Come on. Are you that stupid? I guess so. Elon Musk turns on Twitter board CEO tweets, "This is for the best." In a surprise announcement, Elon Musk turned down a seat on Twitter's board of directors, according to a recent post by the company's CEO. While speculations abound on the rejection as Musk was increasingly vocal about bringing about changes to the platform. So everyone's happy now. This guy makes so much money, he doesn't give a shit about your freedom of speech. He doesn't care. We'll see some little differences on Twitter here and there, but they're not going to, I don't think anything's going to change. And I'm just saying that right here, right now. Nothing. Is he a black hat? Is Elon Musk a black hat or a white hat? I think neither. I think he doesn't care. He's making his money. And if I had to bet on it, I'd probably say more of a black hat. Man, I'm telling you, folks, they're going all in. They're going all in. This is like, I put a tweet out on Twitter saying that if the men in this country, American men, actually cared about what's happening in our government as much as they care about Monday Night Football, we wouldn't be in this situation. Oh, but I don't care. I just want to see Tom Brady throw the football. That's where we're at. They've successfully dumbed us down, folks, especially the men. And that's why they're feminizing men now, emasculating men, because men are a problem for these people. We're competitive and we're supposed to be the protectors, but not anymore. Look at the younger generation. Just look at them. That's all I'm asking. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's the death of our species. Just saying. Oh, okay. Oh, man. Disney to help employees, their children, obtain gender-affirming procedures per report. Burbank, California. A Disney official said during a virtual conference on the company's Reimagine Tomorrow. That's all Reimagine Tomorrow. And then first comes this, then comes this. That's how it is in prison. All right. So a Disney official said during a virtual conference on the company's Reimagine Tomorrow initiative that they will be working with their benefits team to assist employees and their children with obtaining gender affirmation procedures. Such procedures typically include puberty blockers. You mean the development of turning into a man, turning into a woman? Nah. How do you feel, little kid? Well, I feel like Superman today. Oh, how else do you feel? I don't know. I kind of feel like a girl today. All right, we're going to put you on puberty blockers. That's all we needed to hear. You go, my fucking kid, my nephew's 3 years old. He thinks he's the Hulk. All day long, he walks around in a green outfit and tells me he's the Hulk. Am I supposed to impede into his delusions and agree with him? I agree with him as a kid, but I'm not going to fucking tell him later in life, no, you're the Hulk. You're really green. Aren't you? It's crazy. This is absolute insanity. So some procedures typically include puberty blockers, breast removal, genital reassignment surgery. According to the Manhattan Institute senior fellow and contributing editor at City Journal, Christopher Rufo, who reported on the comments Thursday. You know, I've watched Disney my whole life. No wonder I'm fucked up. I guess. I mean, I don't know. But this is another level. Disney shareholders are in panic after losing $2.4 billion in stock value in one day. So parents are like, not going to happen on my watch. The people need to speak up, folks, but they're not going to stop. They're not going to stop there. They're going to keep this up. They're not stopping. They're not pulling out any stops. And here's some fun facts about Disney, folks. You can fact check this. Is there a no-fly zone over Disney? Fact check that. Even at 75,000 feet, that would say satellites. So why is there a no-fly zone over Disney? No satellite zone, you know, could there be a no satellite zone? Look into this, folks, please. I've also heard DeSantis says Disney has its own government. So basically it's like a separate entity, like the Vatican? Where they just groom your children? Saki, Raggedy Ann, says sex reassignment surgery, puberty blockers for kids is best practice. They want to give your kids drugs, puberty blockers, reassignment surgery. I cannot believe any parent would do this to their kids. This blows my mind. And if I ever have kids, guess what? My kids are being homeschooled. I am not sending them to school with these other kids. Saki says sex reassignment surgery, puberty blockers for kids is best practice, and states preventing it will be held. And the states that are preventing this will be held accountable. I'm telling you, folks, they want to kill off the human species. I'm saying it right here, right now. They want you gone. So they want to control our reproductive practices, along with giving you shots of poison. We're at war, folks. This isn't about being comfortable while you're in war. This is the war of 2022 and beyond. I understand this is the instant gratification generation. You want everything now. When's this going to be over? We're at war. This could last months, years, or decades, in my opinion. And remember, Trump said the calm before the storm. He was right. We're in the storm right now, and the storm comes in all directions. The southern border is wide open. What do you think is going to happen with a wide open southern border, folks? What do you think is going to happen? People are smuggling in guns. They're smuggling in fentanyl to kill everyone 5 times over in this country. A lot of false flags, a lot more false flags. Mass shootings are happening. I'm calling it here, calling it right now, because they're letting them all in. And once Title 42 ends, 18,000 more a day at each port, at each crossing, not just in total, 18,000 more a day in each port. So whatever number that is. We're not going to be able to handle the flow of people coming into this country with nothing to do, with no education, can't even speak English. But I'll tell you what, they know about crime. Third world countries know a lot about crime, folks. It's so awkward doing this from my not having a live audience. I really do feel like I'm in jail. Touch it, touch the screen. Thank you. In border news, Texas National Guard soldiers in riot gear running drills in the RGF on how to respond to mass migration event when Title 42 drops next month. DHS projects up to 18,000 illegal crossings per day when the time comes, more than double the current volume. Folks, what does that do for our resources? What does that do here in America? How are we going to handle this influx of people coming in? Biden is a Trojan horse. He's a Manchurian candidate. He's doing what he's told. I know he's an idiot, but listen, folks, he's just doing what's told in his earpiece. Take down America. It's that easy. Oh, shit. Oh, I can't believe I'm still doing this. I tell you what, folks, I'm very appreciative, especially right now with the Venmo. D-Rod 1977 was able to get a pack of cigs. Lessen the pain a little bit. Oh, boy. In what the fuck news, mosquitoes with synthetic DNA scheduled for California release. From its inception, Oxitec has been closely aligned with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Of course, I wouldn't expect anything less. Experiments with synthetic and transgenic genes that kill the offspring of female mosquitoes does not bode well for humanity, as the technology has already fallen into the hands of eugenic ideologies. Bill Gates, who's already bent on population reduction. Furthermore, arbitrarily killing off of one species affects the whole ecological system. In the mosquito breeding rooms of British biotech company Oxitec, scientists line up fresh eggs, each the size of a grain of salt, using microscopic needles. The white-coated researchers inject each egg with a dab of proprietary synthetic DNA. For 4 days, Oxitec technicians care for the eggs, watching for those that hatch into wriggling brown larvae. Oh, God. Those injected survivors, as the company calls them, face a battery of tests to ensure their genetic modification is successful. Soon, millions of these engineered mosquitoes could be let loose in California, an experiment recently approved by the federal government. Approved by the federal government. We're at war. This is what war looks like in 2022, folks. When's it going to be over? When's it going to be over? All of you can see how I asked Juan the same thing. I'm just as frustrated as any of you. I don't see it being over anytime soon. I do believe there's safeties in place. I do expect a Trump return. But then that's just when we're getting started, in my opinion. You got to remember the deep state, these globalists have very deep pockets, folks. They own your money. They own your money. We're in it. We're in it. Time to expect a crime spike, folks. These immigrants that are coming over, they know nothing but crime. And they're going to be coming here, no job, no money. What do you think they're going to do? I'm not saying all of them. I'm not saying all of them. There'll be a percentage that want to come here and actually work, actually have a better life. But a lot of them, not really. Not really. And they're being bussed out everywhere. I like Greg Abbott's little publicity stunt. Oh, we're busting them off to Washington, D.C. because the midterms are coming and he might lose to Beta O'Rourke, which will be worse. Would be worse. But you know what? I think they both play for the same team anyway. I'll be honest. This little publicity stunt, sending immigrants off to Washington, D.C., folks, it's volunteer. If they want to go to Washington, D.C., they get bused over there. Only if they want to. They can take a bus to Phoenix. They can take a bus to Houston. Now they just have another service that can take a bus to Washington, D.C. That's how it goes. Well, folks, my cellmate's calling me. I got to get back to work. Gotta love prison. All right, folks. And the new heavyweight champion of podcasting.